Okay, I'll take it. I don't have to turn this mic on or off, do I? I've got a thing about mics. 1 minute they work, and then the next minute, see what I mean? Happens every time. Well, we've been watching the seat sales on the computer for months, and this lot here was empty. So thank you very much for coming along. Very nice. Very good of you. I know you're going to enjoy this evening. I've got some fantastic jokes lined up. I sat down the other night and I thought I'm going to write down every joke I told over the 21 years. And I've got my list with me now. There we are. All 4 of them. Anyway, let's go on to the next piece. So the next piece now I'm going to feature our young soprano player. Alright, come on. Let me see you. Alright, how old are you? 9. 9 years old. You may notice that she's in a waistcoat, and the remainder of the band, there's some in waistcoats and some not. We thought we'd show you exactly the uniforms at the back, because the youth band's not quite 21 yet. They came over 3 years after the senior band, so they've still got reaching. But over them years they've been playing, these are the uniforms they've had. Adam over here has got the very first one they had. These were made by one of the parents for us. We brought the material and they made them. That was the first one. Then we went over, it was to this one, yeah? Is that right? And I believe this comes from Marks and Spencer, wasn't it? Good stuff, Marks and Spencer. Nice bit of gear, my son. The only problem with it is they stop the line, don't they? So you buy them, and 12 months later you can't buy any more of them. So we got stumped. Have we got another one somewhere? Is it the one that we want? Yeah. This is what we're after now. Got a Shanklin logo on it. Got a nice back, doesn't it? Nice back sort back. These 30 of them. 30 of them are £32.50 each. Anyone would like to buy some waistcoats? But yes, to find the money. People that do uniforms very kindly made that up for us, so we could show the band what we're trying to do. Push them smart. Yeah. That's what we're after. Anyway, this young lady sat there waiting to make a nice job. You all know she's going to play. She plays the soprano cornet, which is a very, very difficult instrument. They call it the beast of the brass band, and the beast has to be tamed, and the only person that can tame it is the player. She's going to do her best tonight. Yes? You all right? Good girl. I bet Mum and Dad are shaking. Here we go with Summertime. about mum and dad being nervous, my heart was in my mouth. Did she do well? Yeah. I've never noticed her that last night like that before. It was absolutely gorgeous. You've never done it before, have you? Absolutely brilliant. As I said, the beast has to be tamed, and I think she's well on the way to taming that one. With a little bit of luck, the youth band's going to have a tip-top soprano player, which is very pleasing. We're now going to do a piece that's a favourite of mine. It's a favourite of anyone that when late middle school was going, this was their signature tune really. All the youth bands like it. It's a nice little mover. It's got some little solos in it. And our soloist that get up is going to be Olivia Panels on cornet. She's already moved on to the end. And we've got a small solo from Emma Bucket on flugel with the new uniform. So she's got to play it nice, isn't she, a new uniform. But anyone that went to Lake, or anyone that taught at Lake would well know this one, entitled Chopin's Tree. The youth band went to a Crawley contest I don't know how many weeks ago it was now, about 3 or 4 weeks back, ended the section. And again, they won their youth section. Our principal called it Alex. Let's redo that again. Our principal called it Alex. One best player of the youth section, and so on and so on. We was very, very pleased. And at the end of the day, or the end of the year, they award prize for the band that's gained the most points. This is all the bands in all different sections. You can imagine the football teams in their leagues. So it depends who gets the most points at the end of the year, who took the most first, who took the most seconds, who won this, who won that, and everything else. And for the third time running, I don't believe it, but it's our youth band. Very, very good. They walked away with the Southern Counties Brass Band Band of the Year, third time running. We'll be doing a big presentation on that later on in the year with them. We're very pleased. And they win this because of the talent of the band, and some of the talent in the band is quite exceptional. Our next soloist is exceptional in many ways. You might get round to playing it one day, but no, seriously. Seriously, young Adam. Adam is the youth band champion 2013-2014. That means he won the prize for best player in the youth band, which I studied very, very hard over the year, decided he gets it. You're going to judge him in a minute anyway. But before we do, his dad's in the band as well. His dad's in the senior band, and he comes along to coach our youngsters on percussion in the youth band. And sit back. Anybody have door-to-door taxis? He's the governor. Now, he's told me that if you book his taxi and say that you listen to the band, you'll get a discount. Is that not true? Yeah, he says, with his fingers crossed behind his back. Right. Here we go, we're going to feature young Adam now. A lovely solo. I used to do this when I was in the army. It's pretty every time I do it, brings back memories. Times I've done it, especially in Berlin and round that way. Here we go. Adam Rogers with the Acrobat. youngsters in youth bands now, too many years I think, too many years to remember. For a long time. When I first started at a youth band and we trained them up, once they left school you knew you had them in the band because they were taking apprenticeships and things like this. And then slowly that changed, they started having to go to university. So that's our biggest battle at the moment. Well, not battle, you can't stop kids going to uni, but you teach them to get them up to a very good standard. And they disappear for 3 years, and if they get an interest right away or a different band, you don't see them, but at least you've planted the initial bug there and they're doing it. I'm very fortunate this year because young Adam is working for an apprenticeship in mechanics, hopefully, fingers crossed. My daughter Charlotte at Tannerhorn decided not to go to uni and she's picked up a fantastic apprenticeship at Portsmouth in the office, and she's getting paid lots and lots of money for apprenticeship. It is lots, isn't it? She loves the job, they love her, so I'm not going to lose her. We have got 2 youngsters in the youth band that played in the youth band, but they always come back and they always help me out when they're on the arm. And they've travelled back, can't think where it is, they come from Lancaster University, Lancashire. They travelled down yesterday, 10 hours, because they didn't want to miss tonight, and they're travelling back tomorrow. That's dedication, boy, isn't it? And that's Lucy and Ashley. Stand up, please. And the best thing about it is, fingers crossed, we are hoping they've got 1 more year to do after this year, and they're both hoping to be transferred to Southampton for it. Yeah! So they're going to commute to Southampton from the island, so we really are looking forward to that, very, very pleased. Well, we're going to go into our final number now. I'm going to take no responsibility for this. I think the kids love doing it, I think you're going to love watching them do it. I can't even think what it is and all. What is it? It's Bandstand Boogie, that's right. Here we go. If you want a boogie up front, we don't charge. No extra charge. I bet you're all waiting for a joke, aren't you? I can tell. Well, I've got one. Or 2. Here we go.